Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're looking at another Chanel 5 Couleurs. This is one that is not limited edition. And just looking in my mirror, I'm like, wait, did I pick up the right one? Because there's a lot of similarities between these three. There is absolutely a copper, rose copper undertone with these three new quints that I got. Today we're going to do Toile de Jouy. For all my French friends out there and the Quebecois, how'd I do? Toile de Jouy, Toile de Jouy, Toile de Jouy. There, oh, that rolled off. Toile de Jouy. Yes, and I have high hopes for this, and I'm kind of confused about it too. When I saw it online, I thought it looked a little bit like nude dress, but when I did swatches yesterday with all three of these, I felt that they were all kind of living in the same place, and that maybe this one would be better for me than the limited edition Pink Glow, which the colors were very, very vibrant in the pan, but on the eye, they weren't that unusual. They weren't that different, except for the aubergine dark brown, which was really kind of difficult. It did not perform as most people would want it to perform. I got something very opaque, no, opposite of opaque. I got something very transparent out of it, and then went deeper with my finger, and it was fine. It was a good look, but these are $63, so is that $63 worth of performance in there? And I don't know that the answer is yes. So let's just do some quick swatching of these, and I will do top and bottom. And this is what we have. This is really beautiful, but it reminds me of something else, because I remember watching something like that going, ooh, that's such a pretty, I don't even know how to describe it. This one is definitely a topper, and then, you know, we have our depth shades here, and let me do the center shade right here. And there she is. So this is a satin. This, I believe, is in the matte world. You know, when I look at these, they all have a little bit of a satin, but on my hands, these two seem closer to a matte. And I wish I could remember this shade where I have seen something like this recently, because there's something about this I think is so pretty, so pretty. So let's give it a go, you guys. If I'm looking a little, I feel like I look super dark because I'm doing this sunscreen again, this new sunscreen that is tinted, and it makes me look like I got a tan. So I think what I'm going to do is do the center shade, because I'm not going to do the topper all over the lid, and I'm not going to do this all over the lid, because it's so special. Let's go in. For a while there, you guys, I was so good at putting on a little primer and powder. Those days have ended. They have passed. I think for a lot of people, having payoff right away is very important. But maybe, I don't know, maybe not for the right reasons, because for some of us, it makes our eyes look quite a bit smaller when we have a lot of dark shadows on. Okay. Yeah, I went into the wrong shade, and I'm putting it on, I'm thinking, what is this shimmery thing going on here? And I don't know what I went into accidentally, but I did. I have a feeling I went into this one. So let's just even it up. And we will kind of do that right here. No, maybe I didn't go into it. Look how pretty that is. I just think that is so pretty. Yeah, I think that is the color that I kind of got all over the place. No problem. Very, very subtle look. If you like a subtle look, I think these palettes, so far, the two I've chosen, they're going to work for you. If you like a really good payoff, you might be frustrated or disappointed, but for me, I'm kind of digging it. So let's see what we can do by the lash line with this darker color. So this is the same position as the Pink Glow that had that aubergine brown that just, there's something weird about it. But just now when I knocked this off, it was dusty, so definitely there's something here. It's not a creamy shade, and there's payoff. I'm just going to wipe this clean because there's still a lot of powder on it, and I just want to, you know, shape it nicely. I'm just trying to use it like a liner, but a little bit wider and of course a little bit softer. I like it. So now let's use the same brush and go in with this one. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's really not so much about the look as it is about the performance. Okay, as warm palettes go, I'm not huge on warm palettes. I'm not, but I'm liking this because it doesn't punch you in the face. There's warmth there, but it's not too much warmth. So for me, I'm digging this, and this deepening shade works so much better than the other palette. I think people who actually are not hooded and they can do a deepening little V situation, they're going to be able to achieve that with this. So that's good. I'm just going to do the other side. And hold on, you guys, because I am going to try the Victoria Beckham again, even though it's not sunny. I've been dying to try it in the sun to see what it looks like, because after I did that video, when I looked in the mirror later on in the day, I felt really orange. I'm like, what's going on here? I don't know if it's just the light situation and I just went too ham, or if it changed colors on my skin. But something happened. And I'm just going to wipe that off and just work really gently on my edges. Another way to do edges is just hit it with your finger, which I might do if I don't get something I like out of this. So the first shade I did was here, and I'm just using a small blending brush. And maybe I like what is going on here, but let's just see what happens if I use that color to blend, to fade this color. And the only thing that we didn't do is this, which is just so pretty. I think it's a topper right there. We'll give it a try. I'm not sure how much payoff I'm going to get. So there's a teeny bit of topper here compared to here. Something else that I got was a sample of one of their mascaras. I've never tried a Dior mascara. I think they're pretty good. The two companies that stand out to me of having really solid mascaras are Dior and Lancome. And I've never actually had mascara from either of them. I don't mind this brush at all, and so far the lash look is natural fluffy, which I love that. And it turns out my favorite mascara, the Hourglass mascara, is discontinued. It's not on, well, they didn't say it is, but it's sold out. It's not available on the Hourglass site. It says returning soon on the Beautylish site, and it's sold out on the Sephora site. That is not a good thing. Okay, so far, so good. I think this is quite pretty. I want to do the bronzer. My foundation's been on for a while, and I didn't use a terribly tacky sunscreen, but I don't feel that it's 100% dry. So this will be actually a nice test for the Victoria Beckham and see how it's going to work on unpowdered foundation skin. And boom, I love this. I had not mentioned in the video, but I did put it down below, that these are refillable, which is great. So when you're done with it, you can just pop it out, and there's a little indentation right here. You could probably even do it with your finger and, you know, get another one. I'm just picking up this color, which seems about my skin tone, but I don't know, I feel like I went ham with it. And this is the one I'm going to use on the top of the cheeks. Okay, I definitely feel a little bit of pull, so this is going to be a nice test. And as a result, the pickup I just did, not as much, because the brush probably is picking up some of my foundation. So I'm kind of patting instead of sweeping, because I don't want to disturb my foundation. Super, super, super subtle, but I'm going to go in the other room and see what it looks like. So I wiped off the brush. So there's not as much pull here on the forehead. And now I'm going to go again here to do the little bit of contouring. I'm not a big contour girl. It's not that I don't need it, it's just that I don't know that it's effective on me. And my style of makeup isn't, you know, big makeup. And I always associate contour with more big makeup. You know, you can do everything kind of monochromatic. That's a big, big look, where you're contouring the cheeks, you're contouring the eyes, you're contouring the lips. So all the colors are really kind of brown, and they don't look makeup-y because there's color, but they look makeup-y because, you know, when you see it close up, you can see, you can detect the makeup. I don't know what I'm talking about, you guys. I'm just yammering. I'm gonna go look in the other room. Looks okay in the other room. I have pulled out my Sept blushes, and I am going to, it's so hard because I haven't peeled them off and put them in here. I'm going to go with this one, which is, I believe, Angelique. I will put it down below. I'm just going to do a totally different colorway for me. Fingers crossed. But I think that this colorway will go very nice with this palette. And this is the Chikuhodo brush that I got recently. I do feel like I want a touch of pinkness, a touch of brightness on the cheeks, so I'm going to do the Plume from Hermès. Just a teeny bit. Oh my god, that scent. It's beginning to feel fresh. And for lip, I could do something super bold. I love this color I got from Sicily, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Maybe I just want to keep it mellow. I'm totally obsessed with this, you guys. I love this color. I love what it imparts on my lip, just a little something. And that is it, you guys. So, what do I think? I still need to do this when it's sunny outside to see, because it did get sunny yesterday afternoon and it looked like a lot, but I did put a lot on. So at first I did that one color, the light color here, and then I did this for the contour, and then I mixed them together and put it all over. And when the sun came out, it was like, ooh, Nilly, this might be a little too much. So I still want to see this in real light. For this, the Toile de Jouy. Toile de Jouy, this is my favorite so far because it has some warmth, but it's not screaming copper. And I may somewhere have colors similar to some of these, but certainly not in one place. And I like, this is a warm palette that I can get next to. And these, I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and peel the stickers off and stick them in here because I have my nail marks in all of them. But I will let you know what this color is. I think it's Angelique. I'm almost positive it's Angelique, and I think it works so well with this palette. I haven't used it very much because it is a warmer kind of color, something I'm not used to on my cheeks, but here it works. And then with the plume, a little bit of pinkness right there, I think it's really, really lovely. This is absolutely 100%. If you were going back to the office, you can do it with this. If you're just out running errands, you can do it with this. If you're getting together for lunch with friends, I think you could do it with this. I'm super pleased with my makeup today, and I think honestly it's been a couple of days since I felt that way. I'm sure we all go through stages where we put stuff on and you're like, why isn't this looking so hot? I think that's kind of how I've been feeling lately, and today I feel like myself. I feel good about this. So that is it. As far as I know, this Dior palette is only available on the Dior site. If I see it somewhere else, I will definitely put a link to where else you can find it. We all want our, Sephora points, so that's, or our Nordstrom points. So if I'll keep on checking and keep on updating this if I find it somewhere else. And yeah, that's it, my friends. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed yourself, maybe relax for a few minutes, took you away from your day. And I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe and smart. Oh, I wanted to tell you a story about my shot. I guess we'll have to do it on the next one. And I'm wishing you good health.